This episode of Run It Back Philly is brought to you by Factor Meals. Fresh cooked meals at your doorstep for as little as $11 a meal. That's cheaper than pulling up to the McDonald's drive-thru, baby. Go to factormeals.com/runitback50. Use the promo code runitback50 for 50% off your first box.
Run It Back Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.
My dude, Mr. Crockpot from the Painted Lines and Sean Bernard had a conversation about Joel Embiid trades, and he just listed, a couple of potentials, and he posted them on his Twitter page. We're just going to go down a couple of the trade scenarios and say yes or no, straight up in the chat. I'm going to give my yes or no, you give your yes or no in the chat. That's what we're doing. We're going down literally if the Sixers, it's not going to happen. I need you to understand that before you start yelling at me, all right? I know it's not going to happen this offseason. It's not going to happen. But it's the offseason. We're throwing around hypotheticals. We're just trying to have a little bit of fun here for a couple of minutes, okay? Trade scenario number 1. The Pelicans send Zion Williamson, Dyson Daniels, and picks. Come on, Mr. Crockpot. Come on, man. I didn't listen to what they said on the show, but that's a big no from me. Zion Williamson is, good Lord. Dyson who exactly? Dyson who? Yeah, and when somebody said yesterday, the only player they would trade Joel Embiid for is Kawhi Leonard, I was like, bro, the main reason you would ever entertain trading Joel Embiid is because of the fact that he hasn't been able to stay healthy. You're not going to trade him for somebody else who can't stay healthy. No, Zion Williamson can't. Bro, he finally got back on the court and pulled his hamstring and was out again. Then he was healthy and refused to even come back and play because he said, I can't play until I feel like Zion. I don't know what the hell that means, but that's a big NO from me, and it's just the universe colliding. The fact that Zion Williamson injured himself against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hell to the no from me on the Zion Williamson, Dyson Daniels, and picks. What do you guys think in the chat? Quinn Moss says no. Let me make my chat bigger here. My comments bigger on the screen there, man. Give you guys the shout outs, man. Dyson Daniels, who names their kid after a vacuum? Zion is a no. One fat guy for another. Wow. Zion Williamson is a younger, more injury-prone inside scorer, but without any defense at all. I agree. Superhero. You said like 4 things at once there. He's younger, more injury-prone, no defense. Yeah. Let's see. Zion Williamson is a no. Sean Williams. Boston fighting, not giving up. I hate Boston, but I like the... No, we're not talking about Boston. We're not crediting Boston. We're not shouting out Boston. Fuck Boston. Miami's taking care of business tomorrow night. Get Boston out of here. But that would be like me congratulating the Dallas Cowboys. It's never going to happen. Let's see. So, what's next? Let's see, Mr. Crockpot. Here we go. What did he post next, man? Let me see here. The next one he posted was this one. Joel Embiid trade scenario. OKC sends number 12 pick, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and picks. That's a no for me, dog. Look. And the picks, the Oklahoma City Thunder have a billion of them. All right. And there's a lot of good ones in there. But I got new. First of all, if you send Joel Embiid to OKC with SGA, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, the other one, with Joel commanding the paint, bro, that would be a fantastic team. I would love to watch that team. I would watch that team, and I would root for that team. But yeah, not Not for Chet Holmgren. Dude, I remember last year before the draft, I was like, I would stay far away from Chet Holmgren, dude. He's a beanpole. He's not going to last in the NBA. The guy guarded LeBron James one time in a summer league game and broke his foot. He didn't even make it. He didn't even make it to his first NBA season. That's crazy. I'm scared of Victor Wembanyama. Honestly, he's bigger than Chet Holmgren, but I'm still nervous about him at 7'4", whatever it is. So those dudes that tall, bro, they got bad feet and bad knees. Stay away. No, I do not want Chet Holmgren, number 12, Jalen Williams, and picks, even if it's 19 first-round picks. No thanks. If you were going to trade Joel Embiid, it would have to be a young, up-and-coming stud and some pretty damn good draft picks. Mr. Crockpot with the Joel Embiid trade scenario number 3. He says the Houston Rockets. So this would be I don't know why the Rockets would be out here, because I think they're trying to sign James Harden, and if the Rockets sign James Harden and then they trade for Joel Embiid, that's kind of what we just watched in Philly 2.0, right? The Rockets send number 4, Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Şengün, and picks. This is another no from me. Not good enough young players in the trade. The Rockets probably have some good picks. I think they're going to throw the bag at James Harden. I really do. If you didn't see my conversation with Brad No, Rockets podcaster last night, go check that out. He really thinks they're going to throw the bag at James Harden. I really think they are too. But I'm not interested in this trade either. I don't think. Yeah, no, I'm out on this one. That's not good enough. And like Alperen Şengün, I like him, but we already have George Niang. He's legitimately George Niang with more skill. taller George Niang with more skill. I like Şengün. I really like him, but I'm out on this one. This is the one that I think I like, guys. Call me crazy. This is the one that I think I like. Now, look, and this is the one that I think, if Joel were to request a trade, or the Sixers and wanted to get it done, and they're not going to do it. They're going to run it back. They're going to try again. But this is the one that I think I would go for, man. Because first of all, Anthony Simons is a bucket. And what is he, 21? Anthony Simons dropped 35 points on the Sixers. It might have been 40. I don't remember off the top of my head. Anthony Simons dropped a 35 bomb on us when he was 19 years old. That kid is such a bucket. They would send the number 3 pick, and the Blazers already basically made it public knowledge that they want to trade the number 3 pick to bring help for Damian Lillard. That bringing Joel Embiid into Portland would make Damian Lillard happy. That would make the Portland Trailblazers a contender, because you got an MVP level scoring center who can just, at least in the regular season, dominate everybody that steps in front of him. We have yet to see it happen in the playoffs. And then, look, if James Harden walks and Joel asks out, I could see this being a trade that goes down, honestly. Because you would be saying, hey, we're screwed. At least we have Tyrese Maxey. We don't have any assets. Let's move forward, do what we can to build around Tyrese. And you'd be giving Tyrese Maxey a backcourt partner in Anthony Simons, drafting maybe Scoot Henderson at number 3. And then the process 2.0 would begin. And, I don't hate that one. But again, I don't really think any of these are going to happen, so it doesn't really matter that much anyway.